anybody have a guess at the difference? Last time AP meant you add to get the next term. So what do you think geometric means?
Division.
No.
Division or
Multiply.
multiplication. It has a common ratio.
Yeah, that's it. So an example might be 3, 6, 12, 24. Like this as an example. Okay? And just like last time, we say that A is equal to the first term, which in this case is 3. And then OR is what we call, does anyone know?
Common ratio.
Yeah, very good. Common ratio. And in this case, what would that be?
6 divided by 3.
Yeah, 2. Because we're multiplying by 2 each time, aren't we? Is that alright? The basic idea? Yeah. So just like yesterday, we have to look at 2 formulas for this, okay? So the first formula is for UN. Yeah. Can I scroll down or not? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah.
Marwan? Yeah. Okay, so the first term is A. What would be the second term?
A times
Yeah, and the next one?
S bar.
And so on.
Yeah.
So this is U1, this is U2, and this is U3. So you could figure out the formula quite easily here, like yesterday. UN would be what?
UN will be
A R S bar N minus 1.
and
Minus
minus
1.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that is our first formula. Write that down and we'll do some examples. A little sick, yeah. Huh? But the bus is so slow. It's so slow. Do you take the bus or do you walk? Yeah. And taking the bus would probably be longer. Would it?
Yeah.
That's slow, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, but I could have used the bicycle, but I don't like climbing bridges. Like, I hate, I would climb like 3-4 bridges. Just scared.
You're scared of climbing bridges?
Yeah, so like,
Like crossing a bridge?
yeah, I don't like
You don't do that?
I do it, but I hate it. Like,
Really?
my eyes are
Because you
closed.
picture what, the bridge collapsing? Or
You're scared of water. No, I'm scared of cold water.
Yeah, well, yeah, the water here would be cold, so you should be scared of it, I suppose. All right.
The birds are very scared.
Yeah, those birds. I hate them.
What, seagulls?
Yes.
Oh, they're great.
How they
Oh, they're great.
When
I pay for my food and
they
they'll be
don't
stealing
in my
it.
country, they'll be dead. They take ice cream from people's hand. Bullying.
You're being bullied by seagulls.
Yes.
Right, okay. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Okay, let's have a look at some examples now. So example 1, quite simple. I just want to know the A and the OR for this sequence. So we just want to write down the A and OR. Okay, I think we can all see this clearly. What's the A here? And just be careful, what's the OR?
-2.
Very good, -2. Okay. Example 2. Okay, -4, -8, -16. And I want you to give me the formula for UN. Now, I'll just give you a minute to try it. Simplify your answer, okay? You got an answer? Yeah. You got an answer?
No.
Not yet? Yeah. You have it, Ming? Yeah. A is minus 4 and or is what's 2. Now you can clean this up a little bit because you can change this into minus 4 times 2n over 2. That's what that is. 2 goes into 4 twice. 2 times 2n. And you can clean this up even more. You can say this is minus 2 power n plus 1. That's the simplest I can make it. Can't make it any simpler.
This answer should be the most simplest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the exam, for these questions, they want the answer simplified.
Minus 8n raised to the power minus 1 is not simple.
No, I mean, it probably won't matter. You'd still get the marks, I'd say. But anyways, Bello, you can't do 4 times 2 to make 8. They don't multiply.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Is that okay?
So we answer it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll just write the question at the bottom here. Example 3. You saw this one yesterday as well. I want to know how many terms there are. I want the n. ... And I will stop at minus 2, 4, 3. Okay, so I want the n.
Sorry, how does minus 2.2 raised to the power n give you minus 2 raised to the power?
Yeah, don't worry, we haven't done this yet. That's the next chapter, but you might remember it from school. The powers add.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Have you got that? It's a little tricky. So, is it perhaps, yeah, you have to say un equals minus 243. Un is a, what's the or here? Minus 3. And minus 1. That's equal to minus 243. Now, you can actually add, this is like power 1, isn't it? And when they multiply, what happens to the powers? They add. So 1 plus n minus 1 is n. And what's nice here is the minuses cancel. So it must be 3 power 5. That's how you get 243. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 9, 81. Yeah, 3 power 5. So n is 5. Okay? Yeah. Now we'll have a smart way to do this soon using something called logs. Yeah. Scroll down. Yeah. Right. So we have one more example before we look at the next formula. So example 4 here is I tell you that the third term is 8 and the 8th term is 256. And just like yesterday, I want, well, what do you think I'm looking for here?
A and R.
Yeah. So it'll be what type of problem?
Simultaneous.
Yeah. Although a bit different. Ah, very good. You've seen this before? Nice. Yeah, you got it? Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. So U8, what's that? That's A or this one here, power 7 equals 256. And then this one,
It's 8
r squared. Now, Beto, you gave us the trick here. How do we solve this simultaneous problem?
You
It's
divide.
Yeah, divide. They cancel and you're left with r power 5 equals 32, thank you. So r is 5?
2
I'm sorry, I was thinking of the power. Yeah, the power is 5 and the r must be 2. Because 32 is 2 power 5 and so the r is 2 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 8.
Oh, and is it possible to be minus 2? No, I think it's only 2. So then we get the A by looking at this. 2 as well, actually. Yeah. You have to be careful. Sometimes the minus is the other answer. If, for example, if I said or 4 is 16, what's or? It's plus or minus 2. Both work. You know, to be careful. Yeah? Can I scroll down? Yeah. Now, the next formula I want to have a look at is the Sn, which is A plus AR plus AR squared all the way up until AR power. I know we'll stop at N. So, N minus 1. Okay? Now, you didn't know the trick yesterday, so I'm not expecting you to know today, but does anyone know the trick for simplifying this? No?
You swap it. N minus 1 is the first side.
Nice try. Nice try. No, seriously, nice try, because that's what we did yesterday. But that actually doesn't work for this one. It's something
Okay, so
else.
you divide.
No. No.
Multiply A.
Oh, I thought you had it, but you don't. So that must mean she's close. Huh? She said multiply by A. And I said, I thought she had it, but no. Multiply by or.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah.
So or Sn, what will that equal? AR squared, AR cubed, and it finishes at N. Okay, Ming, you'll tell us now. What do we do next?
RSN minus SN.
Yeah, or maybe Sn minus or Sn.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
both okay.
Both are okay, but I'll do this one. So I'll minus them now. Okay, and you see what happens is this and this cancel, this and this cancel. The next one will cancel with this one, and this will cancel with the one before it. There's only 2 left. What are left? The A here and the A or power N here. So this is A minus A or N. On the left, what can I factor out on the left? Sn, yeah. And what can I factor out on the right? A. So what do I do now to finish this? Divide. 1 minus or n over 1 minus or. That's the formula. However, there's one very important situation where this formula doesn't work and you can't use it.
Less than 1.
R equal 1.
Yeah,
I cannot equal 1.
not equal 1 is the, yeah, what we need. Okay, so it's a small, short proof, but I would like you to write it down before we do some examples.
Again, they have no access to do this thing.
But you can see it's not a very difficult proof. You know, it's a nice little proof. You got it? Yeah, Rahman? Yeah. Scroll down. Right. So you know what's going to happen next. Now we'll look at SN questions. So example 5. Using the formula I gave you, calculate this. S6. Using the formula I gave you, calculate this. It should only take you a minute at most. What's the A? Or? N?
6.
What is it, 63?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds right. So this is A 1 minus or power n over 1 minus or. And that's 63. Okay. Next, I want you to find the SN formula for this. And I don't tell you where to stop. But again, you just stop at the nth term. So I want the SN formula here. Simplified if you can. If you can, that is. Okay, have you got that?
Is it minus 12 and over 4?
I think you should. Yeah, let's see. So the formula is A 1 minus or. What's or? Minus 3. Power n over 1 minus or. Yeah, so isn't that what you said? Minus 3 over 4
Minus 12.
times 1 minus. I think, yeah, this is it. I can't make it any simpler. Yeah. Okay? Right. Next, example 7. I want you to calculate this. Minus 9 plus 3 minus 27 plus dot 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 minus 2 4 3. So what do you need to do first? Find what first?
And
The n.
Yeah.
Should look familiar. Yeah. In fact, Ratman, would you say it's very familiar?
Yes, no.
Yeah.
Too familiar, perhaps.
And 5.
Oh, Ming, who are you talking to?
Yeah. Not talking.
Are you getting
check.
Valentine's text messages?
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
I just try to find something.
You looking up maths?
Yeah.
Ah, that's much more interesting. Yeah, much more interesting.
Not for math.
Yeah, exactly.
Ming.
Maths is everyone's one true love, right? Yeah, okay. Don't laugh too hard now. Alright, have you got this?
Not yet.
Hmm.
Ah, you should have this now, guys. What's taking so long? Because I was being a little helpful here. You know what the n is already. You worked it out earlier, didn't you? It was 5.
Yeah.
And the a is minus 3.
Yeah.
And the or is also minus 3. Right?
Yeah.
So S5 is a 1 minus or power n over 1 minus or. So what do you get for this? Minus 183?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Right, can I scroll down? Yeah? Okay, now. Okay, example 8.
How do we get minus 183 when the fifth term is minus 24?
Well, just put this in on the calculator and you got minus 183, yeah?
Yeah.
So it works out. Example 8. I tell you that the fifth term is minus 48 and the sum of the first two terms is minus 9. And I'll give you a little hint here. This is a very hard question. Little hint. It's kind of convenient to say S2 equals A plus A or equals minus 9. And then U5 equals A or power 4. That's equal to minus 48. Okay, now I'll give you a minute. This is very tricky. See if you can figure this out. It's very difficult. Got it? Got it? Oh, well done.
Is one.
Let's have a look here. So, well, what did you do first, Ming?
I will do like a hint and then
Yeah.
change change as 2.
Yeah,
A multiplies 1 plus R
yeah.
and over U5.
Yeah, okay, so you divide it here by A or 4 equal minus 48.
And I guess R is 2 and I find yes is 2 because R4 is 48.
You are correct. That is how you need to do this. This is 1 plus or 4 equals, this is 3,
3 over 16.
3 over 16, like this,
Yes.
okay? So you can change 3 over 16 into 1 plus 2 over 2 power 4. So if you compare that with that, clearly, or has to equal 2. And it is basically just that, yeah. Although it's a bit better than guessing, I'm changing the form here. You know, if your denominator has a power 4, you want to express 16 as a power 4. And then once you know you have a 2 here, you want to try to get a 2 on the top, so obviously 3 is 1 plus 2. So it's better than guessing, but it's not much different, really. And what did you get for A?
You can substitute like equation 1 into 2.
Yeah, but I think it ends up being the same way in the end.
A minus 3.
Minus 3, is it? I'm trying to think, is there any other way to solve this? If you rearrange this, you would get 16 plus 16 or equals 3 or power 4. Anything you can do with this? I don't think so. Yeah, there's not much you can do with this, is there? 3 or 4 minus 16 or minus 16 equals 0. I mean, it's not quadratic, right? It's not linear, it's not cubic. If we were to solve this, we would have to get one of the factors first. Can I scroll down actually? To just this is what you might call an alternative way to do it. Can I scroll down?
Yes.
Yeah. So look, let's see what happens, okay? Let's guess a solution here. Can we try... 1 obviously is wrong, isn't it? 1's not going to work. So let's try 2. 2, 4, 8, 16. 16 times 3 is 48, isn't it? Minus 32 minus 16. I think that works. Right? Doesn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
So then what do? We divide. What do we divide? Or minus 2 divided into 3 or 4 plus 16 or... No, sorry, minus 16 or minus 16. Yeah, so what do we get here? 3 or cubed. 3 or 4 minus 6 or cubed, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so what are we left with here? That's 6 or cubed minus 16 or minus 16. Right? Next is plus 6 or squared. That's 6 or cubed minus 12
12. Yeah.
or squared, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's 12 or squared minus 16 or, oh my goodness, minus 16.
You can do it.
I can do it plus 12, isn't it?
Yeah.
12 or. 12 or squared minus 24 or. Oh, nice. Nice. 36 or, no. Not 36, what am I saying? 8. 8 or minus 16. So the last one here is 8, and you get 8 or minus 16. Right, and now we have to begin again. Because now we need to simplify this. So we could try a value of or here. 1? No. That's stupid. Why is that stupid? Yeah, it's all positive. I should try negatives. Minus 1? Does that work?
Oh.
No? Okay.
No, wait.
No?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Okay, minus 2. Actually, the smartest thing would be if I give a number to each of you. Rahman, you check minus 2. Can you check minus 3, minus 4, and minus 5? Let's see.
And it still doesn't work.
Okay.
Minus 5 doesn't work.
Do this.
Okay. Can I borrow that fellow? Actually, I'll check. What one were you checking?
-4.
Minus 4. Right. So you need to guess or equal to minus 0.885. So you can't. You can't. So you see the problem this way is
It's difficult.
it doesn't. It's too difficult. It's too difficult.
And you waste a lot of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Teacher, when you say do that, how to do?
No.
You
No.
just-
No. 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 No.
just
The
guess.
the first way is fine.
Yeah, just guess. It's not difficult to guess.
Yeah. However, in semester 2, we will learn how to solve this when the answer is this.
Okay.
But that's semester 2. We'll have to wait till then.
That's fine.
Okay.
Alright.
One more example now for you to practice. So don't worry about that other way of doing it. I'm giving you 3 terms. This is example 9. 2x plus 2, 4x minus 8, and 8x plus 2. Guess what I'm going to say?
Find x.
Yeah, but what do we know about these 3? Yeah. What am I going to say in my question? These are 3 terms that are GP. These are GP. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, find the x. Got it, Ming? Yeah. Abdulali? Got an answer? Not yet? Okay. Peter? Not yet? Okay.
Do we have
No, that might be the one Joan used. I might. But it's going to be a bit different, so...
Can you send me one or two exam papers because I want to see the time?
No, because all I'm doing, the exam paper for maths, I'm doing it differently this year.
And the physics.
Differently this year. All I'm doing is I'm copying exactly questions from the workbook. No difference.
Same for math.
Same for maths. I'm just going to copy questions from the online workbook.
Online workbook.
Yeah.
Isn't that this one?
No, the online maths one is different to this. The online maths one is
So,
exam questions.
So you all of the number always.
No, exactly the same.
Oh.
No changes. Okay, so that's why there's no need for me to send you a past exam.
Okay.
So I'm not changing the homework questions.
Okay, I will understand all this.
Good. Yeah, if you understand all the physics homework, then it's no problem.
Okay.
Right. Can I look at this one? So what's the trick here? The or is the same. 4x minus 8 over 2x plus 2 equals 8x plus 2 over 4x minus 8. Right? Now before I do anything, I can divide everything by 2. 2x minus 4 over x plus 1 equals 4x plus 1 over x minus 2. Yes? Now I'll, what's this called? Cross multiply. 2x minus 4, x minus 2 equals 4x plus 1 times x plus 1. So I get 2x squared minus 4x, isn't it?
Yes.
Minus 4x again,
Yes.
plus 8 equals 4x squared plus 4x plus x plus 1. If I take everything to the right, I get 2x squared.
There's some problem.
Yes.
There is 2x minus 4 on the line.
What did I do wrong? 4x squared plus
No,
4.
no.
On the right
Here?
side.
Here?
No. Out the.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2x is same. 4x minus 8.
2x minus.
Oh! 4x plus 1 over 2x.
Plus 4.
Disgraceful. 2x and 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you. So that should have been 2x and that should have been 4. Well, that's going to change this now. That's now better. 4x squared minus 8x. Yeah? Minus 8x plus 16. Now that's much better because that guy here, yeah, cancels with that one. Oh, do they cancel as well? No, they don't. That's minus 16x minus 4x minus x equals minus 15. Minus 21x equals minus 15. X equals 15 over 21, which is 5 over 7. Got that? Yeah? Homework, which you can start now. Guess what it'll be? 1A, 2A, 3A,
Um,
9. Yeah. Well, until the end of the page. I don't need you to do number 10, so 9 questions there. Yeah.
Yeah. 1A, 2A, 3A.
So my x. So this is the normal. Yeah.